Best Irish music on irishradio.org with Jerry Byrne.
I'm Jerry Byrne, Irish Radio it is. Since COVID has hit and all the rest of it, I'm speaking to many of the great and the good of entertainment, the arts, music, and all to do with that as well as the community. I've got a gentleman on line now from his home in County Donegal who has spent many moons in music, not alone in Ireland but in other countries as well. I'm delighted to say hello. His latest single is a duet with Mick Flavin, and a big hello to Norman Borland. Norman, how are you?
Good evening. How are you all, Jerry? Very nice to hear from you.
Norman, same as that. Listen, you've travelled far and wide with your music. You spent many years in Scotland, I believe.
I spent over 35 years in Scotland. But I've only really started the music about 17 years ago, so, and I just kind of work away and play away at the same time, so.
Right.
But I thoroughly enjoy it,
Right, and you also had, you had your own band in Scotland as well.
Yeah, we did. We had a 5-piece band over there for a while, for a couple of years. I also did back in the sort of the 90s when the line dance thing was quite big across there. We did the American line dance clubs as well, So yeah, we've been plugging away for a while,
Excellent stuff. Now you also actually had a band for a period of time in Australia.
Yeah, I went to Australia to work 2012 to 2014, and we had a wee band over there doing country music, and country music's quite big. I was Western Australia. I was on based in Perth, and you wouldn't have thought country music was big, but yeah, it is, and I've got some great friends out there. Even yet, so it's still here from them, we still keep in touch.
Oh, that's excellent. Now, not alone that, you also performed in Europe. You did some work in Denmark.
Well, in Denmark, at a festival in Denmark, yes. Not last year before last. I sang in Nashville as well, and a few years ago, and it's just nice. It's a nice. Music's something you get underneath your skin, and you just can't get rid of it, and you just plug away and hope for the best, and I like recording, I like covering stuff, and you just get it's just a nice pastime, I suppose, but it's a full-time job as well.
Indeed. Now, the thing about you're saying about country music, country music is quite literally worldwide.
Absolutely. Even in Denmark, when we were in Denmark at that festival in Denmark, was probably maybe 800 people at it, and for American, and that was American country music, and it's huge, absolutely huge.
Indeed, and it's the same in in all countries. It's also in Holland, Belgium, and Germany, and indeed all over Europe. Country music is big.
Oh, they do, yeah. When the big American stars come over here, they come in through Europe, come in through Germany. But yeah, as you say, the Netherlands, Sweden, Norway, Germany, all big places for country music. Huge.
Indeed, so no doubt about it. Now, you've been back in Ireland for this past 3 years, and you've been working away. Well, you were up until the COVID hit. You were working away in the usual venues of clubs and pubs and all the rest of it.
Yeah, we were. As you say, doing the clubs and pubs, and I just started to do some concert stuff there. Just sort of the tail end of last year and the beginning of this year. And just starting to sort of get into that, and obviously the COVID happened then and all gone, but, I like the concerts because you get more of an intimate feeling along with the crowd. You're more in touch with them than you would be at a likes of a dance or whatever, so. And I was actually quite enjoying that, because you're actually singing to people, and they're actually listening to you rather than to sort of a dance, But hopefully we'll get back at it again,
Indeed, indeed. It all came to a crushing fast stop in March. But fingers crossed. All pandemics we've had in the past they came and they went. So this one will be no different.
I hope so. It is a pandemic, and we are dealing with it. We were warned, I suppose, a way back of a second phase coming and hitting us. And that's happening now. So, hopefully this will be, once this passes, then we'll get back to some kind of a normal life again, and places will start to open and people will start to get back out and enjoy themselves,
Indeed, indeed. Now, you released an album called Even the Man on the Moon is Crying. It had some cracking tracks on it. It was a 12-track album.
Yeah, we did that. That was done 2 years ago now at Letterkenny here with Brian Kerrigan, Harmony Recording Studios. That album did very well for me as well. There's a few tracks on that. And then last year, or earlier on this year, Anthony McBride wrote a song for me called Broken the Line. And that was really the first one that I decided to go and release it as a single, So. And then I've got a man called Anthony Sullivan doing work for me as well, So, Broken the Line got to number 8 in the charts.
Excellent.
And that last one there, Loving You's Like Coming Home, got to number 8 in the charts. And this one now, Little Mountain Church, has gone in at stayed in at number 2 in the charts. So it's very encouraging,
Indeed it is. Yeah, that latest one you've got, the Little Mountain Church, it's a duet with Mick Flavin.
Mick and myself have done a duet on that, and what an absolute gentleman of country music Mick Flavin is. He is absolutely brilliant, lovely man to work with, and an absolute gentleman.
Indeed. One of the no doubt one of the all-time greats, and a man who's been at sort of the top of his game at this stage for in excess of 30 years.
Well, even 30 years or whatever he's been at it, he's still top of his game, and I have great respect for him, and I've been following him for over 30 years, because I enjoyed the fact that all his recordings have all been country. He didn't go down the middle of the road way at all. It's all 100% country, just like what I am. I am 100% country. And, to do a duet with the man that is one of the kings of country here in Ireland is a huge thing for me, and I'm just overwhelmed that we actually done it,
Indeed, it's lovely. I can tell you, Norman, that the song is proving very, very, very popular, and is really a real gem. And the recording and production quality is absolutely top notch on it.
Thanks very much. Yeah, it was done with Brian Kerrigan as well at Harmony Recording Studios. We tend to use the same musicians all the time now, and we have done now in the last couple of years, and that's nice because you're working with the same people all the time. And then people get to know what you're looking for, and we sort of develop a family of musicians, as it were, and we all kind of work together to produce what we think is good country music. And doing that as well, I've kind of developed my own style as well, So, and that's what it's about as well. It's about doing your own thing and creating your own scene,
Indeed. That's a lot of it to do with that. Tell me this: what have you been doing with yourself since the lockdown came in? Because before that you were a busy lad out and about entertaining, and then it all came to a crushing end.
Well, the music industry has always been a part-time thing for me. It was never full-time. So I've always had a full-time job. So I've been fortunate in that way. I'm still working. I'm still working a full-time job, but I miss the music desperately.
Yes.
Desperately, you just want to get back out and sort of entertain people, and enjoy ourselves again.
Indeed. So yeah, and another thing which many singers and entertainers say that one of the things they miss most is actually meeting the people.
Oh, there's nothing nicer than meeting people, and after a while you meet the same people, you build up a following, and the people come. There's nothing nicer than going to a concert and singing to people, and you get lovely comments, or any comments are always welcome, and there's nothing nicer than seeing people going home from a concert saying to themselves, saying to you or to their family or whatever, I really, really enjoyed live music, and live artists, all the different artists. And everybody's got their own individual take on what they do, how they deliver it, and so on and so forth. And that's what makes country music what it is, I think, because everybody has their own style.
Indeed so, and it's a very broad church when you look at it on the the different styles and the different ways that all the various artists, including yourself, have.
Absolutely, and the songs that are recorded, that Little Mountain Church there has recorded with probably more banjo in it and mandolin in it than some of the rest of the stuff, but it's got a kind of a wee Cajun sound with it, and that, again, it's all country music, but it's all, as people say, that's a good toe tapping song, and it's a song that gets into your head quite easily, and that's what country music's about. It's about, a song that the public will hear and they become addicted to, and not in a bad way. You just, they just want to hear it over and over again, and that's the whole point about a good recording,
Indeed, so I did actually notice on that particular one, I did notice the sort of that sort of banjo effect on it, and that slight little tilt towards the Cajun effect on it. I must say, I found that very interesting actually, because I haven't heard the song with that done before on it.
Well, as I say, you kind of look at different songs and some other stuff, the Alan Jackson or whatever you're looking at. I mean, that's different again. You're looking at pedal steel, which I use a lot of, and fiddle and stuff like that. But again, the feel to the song, we when we looked at it, we thought a banjo would be a nice feel to it, and a bit of mandolin. And I think it's worked well with it,
Certainly has. It's proving to be popular. Norman, listen, it's been lovely to catch up with you, lovely to chat to you, and listen. Looking forward to some more material coming out, and wishing you all the success in the world. And as we say, stay safe and stay well.
Well, I appreciate the phone call, and I appreciate your support. Most definitely, that is a sincere thanks to you, and a sincere thanks to all your listeners out there that request my music. And God bless you all, and I hope you all stay safe and keep well.